Welcome back. Today we're exploring the final part of my Pull, Don't Push video series. And today we're going to be focused on engaging your target audience and also wrapping up parts 1 and 2 of this series. In parts 1 and 2, we spoke about knowing your target market and building trust with them. Knowing who you're targeting and the best ways of building trust are important parts of the sales process, but both will need this third and final step, engagement, to yield the results that you want. Hi, I'm Jennifer Baxavanis, and I help sales teams and professionals with sales roles increase their closing rate. And today I'm going to give you some tips and some tricks on how to pull in customers rather than pushing them. Let's run through what we learned so far about pulling your customers in. As we now know, there are 3 phases to the pull technique of selling, and each phase has an important part to play in the sales process. And you should make sure that you understand each phase before you move on to the next one. Phase 1 is all about knowing your target market, while phase 2 revolves around establishing trust. Both these topics were covered in our last 2 videos. And if you need to catch up, click the links in the descriptions below or head over to my YouTube channel. Phase 3 shows us how to engage and keep engaging. This final crucial step is what we are covering today. Engagement is all about making sure your customer is the focus and continuing to provide value. In short, it's about nurturing your relationship. If you're part of a large organization, your marketing team will help foster this engagement, whether through blogs, webinars, or even connecting with your customers on social media platforms. In smaller organizations, however, you will likely need to focus and build this engagement yourself. Your regular sales meetings can be a great platform for this. The first massive tip on engagement: always make sure there's a next step. Many sales meetings will end with the phrase, "Let me know." This can often throw up more questions than answers. Who lets who know? What do they need to know about? And when should you let them know? You can overcome this by being upfront and crisp. Provide your customer with specific dates and deliverables, such as, "Can I call you next week for your feedback on this demonstration?" Or something along the lines of, "Can I call you tomorrow once you've received your manager's approval?" This makes several things clear and also helps determine if your customer is interested. If they are vague and they say no, they might not be on board, and you may need to take a step back in the pull selling process. If they do agree to your next step, however, you have just moved closer to the big close. Planning your engagement properly is important, whether you are in a big organization or in a one-man or a one-woman show. The way to reverse engineer this next step process is to map out the number of customer-facing meetings you will need to close the sales process. For each one of these meetings, create a list of commitments or actions you will need from your customer to keep them engaged, and practice asking for those commitments. This is a great workshop idea for sales managers who lead a bigger team. Now, after mapping it out, your next step is courage. When you ask for the commitment or the next action, make it powerful and deliberate. Take steps to keep your sales cycle short and to prevent you from having to chase your customer. Always ask for a call instead of an email. You can also stay in touch with the niceties. These are actions that are easy to observe and make a world of difference for your customer. These niceties include inviting them to a business or a social event, even if those are on Zoom for now. Also wishing them well on an important holiday or festival. Also keeping them informed of any positive news or updates about your business. Also, congratulating them on a positive news or update about their own company. After all, we all love a compliment. Ensure that you are deliberate about the business stuff and pleasant about the social stuff. Both these strategies show your customer that you are available, responsive, and caring. I hope you find these tips helpful for engaging with your customer. Thanks for watching the Pull, Don't Push series. I hope you found these videos useful, but as always, if you have any questions or thoughts, let me know in the comments box below. I'd love to hear from you. When you're finally closing a new customer, remember, this is actually the culmination of many small victories of trust and engagement. Remember the 3 phases. First, get to know your audience. Second, gain their trust. And third, engage and keep on doing it. And that is the key to pulling them in. No pushing. Over on my blog, I've got some more thoughts and tips and tricks on how to boost your sales. The links are in the description below. Let me know your questions and thoughts in the comments below. Are you struggling with pulling in sales? How are you gaining customers in these times? I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, and I'm Jennifer Baxavanis. Stay strong and happy selling.